Good morning, everyone. And I told you, I warned you, we're gonna have, well, I did brush my hair for you, but I still got my glasses on, I got my PJs on. So I am making breakfast this morning. We're gonna make a vegetable frittata. Um, Let me just, I have in my frying pan already some EVOO and some hash browns. I do 50-50. Every other time we have this, I do hash brown potatoes, and every other time we do no potatoes, just to give us less carbs. It's good either way. Um, I did maybe a bit more potatoes today than I normally do, just because I emptied the bag. So this is great value hash brown potatoes, Walmart brand. I buy them because there is no sodium. You look at some of the brands of potatoes out there, and they add salt and they add seasonings, and then the sodium goes up. So this has zero seasoning. So I have that going. I have my oven going at 400. So let me add in my ingredients and tell you what I have here. So I have about a cup of spinach leaves. And the nice thing about this is you can add what you like for vegetables. You know, if you like hot peppers, add hot peppers. If you like, zucchini, I'll sometimes do it the garbage way and do whatever I have in the house. But this is a very traditional, what I use most of the time. So I have peppers cut up. So I have green, red, yellow, and orange peppers. That cut up. And then, of course, our love, mushrooms. So I have about a cup of peppers, and I have almost 2 cups of mushrooms. Probably 2 cups of mushrooms, because I packed them in the one. And so I just put that all in the frying pan and let that start sauteing. The nice thing about the spinach, I don't cut it up. Spinach wilts so nicely in a frying pan that you don't need to, cut it up and make little bite-sized pieces. So while this is sauteing, let me go over the rest of our instructions and ingredients and let you know how else to make this. So we'll let this sit here for a minute. So I get these at Costco. They're perfect for us because I'll use 1 yellow, 1 orange, and 1 red pepper for our meals. And then I just buy a regular green pepper because they don't come in the little minis. But I love, love, love these mini peppers. They just are perfect size for the 2 of us. So that is one ingredient. The other thing, I use Costco mushrooms. They're organic. Just wash them off and chop them up. We go through, this is, I think 1.5, this is 24 ounces. So like 1.5 pounds. We go through 2 of these. So we eat a lot of mushrooms. We go through 3 pounds of mushrooms in anywhere from a week and a half to 2.5 weeks, depending on what we're eating that week. But we love our mushrooms. Then, funny enough, I am not a tomato person. I'll eat ketchup, I'll eat spaghetti sauce, I'll eat pizza sauce, but to eat plain tomatoes, I just don't care for them. Tony likes tomatoes. So what I do is after this is all sauteed, and before I put it in the oven, I top his half with tomatoes. And as you guys might remember, I am a Wisconsin girl. I'm a cheese girl. So I take ricotta cheese and put ricotta on my half. He can give or take the cheese, doesn't not like it, but he doesn't like it so much that it warrants the extra sodium for him. So, no sense of doing extra sodium if you don't have to. So this is all sauteing, getting nice and tender. Stirring it up a little bit here. Yeah, this is a bit more potatoes than I usually use, but like I said, it was the end of the bag. I didn't want to keep the bag. I thought that's silly just to keep, a 1/4 cup of potatoes. So, I also have 4 eggs, so 2 for each of us, and about a tablespoon of half and half. So, while that's still simmering and cooking, Let me take a coffee break. So that's simmering. We have our eggs. We're going to beat our eggs up. And I use the Mrs. and Dash onion and herb. So this is 0 sodium, but that's why I don't put onions in here. Onions would be a great addition if you're not doing the Mrs. Dash onion and herb. You know, great flavor. You could even add garlic. You know, whatever you want to make this, whatever vegetables you like, you can add in there. Like I said, if you like hot peppers, we're not hot pepper people. So if you like hot peppers, add hot peppers. If you like zucchini, if you have kale, you know, whatever vegetables you want to add them in there. And so I just beat the eggs real nice. And then what I do, let's see how this is looking. This is doing pretty good here. I flatten down, and this works really well when I do the potatoes, but you don't have to either. I kind of flatten down and push down my pan. And I have this on a medium-high heat, like a 7 on my electric stove top. Dump my eggs in there. They're going to start settling in. Swirl them around a little bit. And then, like I said, I take tomatoes and put them on Tony's half of the frittata. Take my ricotta and put those on my half. And like I said, I'm a Wisconsin girl. I'm a cheese girl. You can never have too much cheese, but cheese does add into the sodium count. I'd have to look. I don't remember. I will write in my directions the total sodium of this with and without the cheese. And you could also add, you know, a cheddar or a Swiss or whatever you want. This is about a 1/4 cup. This is maybe a bit more than I usually do, but I was measuring it out just so I had a measurement for you guys. And then just sprinkle it with the Mrs. Dash for some seasoning. Put my timer on for 9 minutes and put it in a 400-degree oven. And that is it. Happy breakfast. Happy Saturday.